In today's video, we're going to talk about speed, and most importantly, we're going to talk about which speed should you practice at if you want to play faster. Right after this. Hello, my name is David. Welcome to this channel, which is all about helping you develop your musical personality on the instrument so that you can tell a much better, more personal musical story. And we do that through various concepts, theory concepts, technique concepts, philosophical concepts. All these things aim to serve the purpose of telling your musical story. And sometimes you want to say things a little bit faster because it creates contrast. So we're going to focus on the speed development part of things. Hey, what's going on? Well, it's time to thank today's video sponsor, Skillshare. In 2020, I decided to get better at different things and learn new skills and just kind of expand my mind. And Skillshare is the ideal platform for that. One of the courses that I'm checking out right now on Skillshare is a course on editing your pictures for Instagram. I really want to up my Instagram game. Skillshare is helping a lot with that. Skillshare wants to do the same for you. In the description of this video, there is a link. And if you're amongst the first 500 people to click that link, well, you will get a free 2-month pass to Skillshare.com. You can log in, learn anything you want on anything you want for free for 2 months. And plans really start at $10 a month. It's very affordable. Get a new education, explore new things, learn new things. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Let's get back into it. Now, it's not just about pounding down the notes as fast as you can. Oh, that sounds horrible, right? Why? Because it's completely out of control and you can feel it. You can feel my frustration. Oh, I'm not going to be able to last very long. So that's what we need to fix. We need to fix that lack of control, because something that is in control is going to sound a lot more meaningful to you. That's the main focus. Okay, this backing track here is in A Mixolydian, and you can download the backing track in the charts for free. There's a link below that'll take you to the sign up page. Sign up once, you get access to all these for free, and all the other videos also, you get access to all of that good stuff. But for now, let's talk about how to develop ideas faster with this backing track or anything else you're working. The first step is no backing tracks. No backing tracks involved. We'll get to that later on. We need to be aware of everything that we are delivering on the instrument without having that external thing. Think of the backing track as a canvas. You're a painter or a writer. You've got a blank sheet of paper or blank canvas, and you're going to write something on it. We're going to work on what we need to do, then we'll fit it on there. So if we are working in, let's say that we want to develop a legato thing over this 3-note per string thing. Very simple, like 3-note per string pattern with Mixolydian. Again, the charts are below, but if you need a little help, this is what's happening here. Low E string, frets 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9, 6, 7, 9, 7, 8, 10, 7, 9, 10, something like that. And we're going to develop an idea with 6 notes per beat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll repeat that 5th string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so something like that. Okay, that's the idea. So 6 notes per beat. What we're going to do first, without the backing track, is really think about all the aspects involved in that. There's the right hand, of course, that triggers the notes. There's a left hand that frets the notes. If we eliminate any kind of problem within these hands, well, we'll have less problems when we play it. Less problems that can clutter what's going on here. We'll talk about this after, which is the most important thing. But we're going to eliminate anything that's easy. So knowing your scale position, for example. If you know it by heart, you don't really have to look at your fretboard. That's one less problem to worry about. And then synchronization. Really look at both hands. If you are playing and you feel that it sounds something like that, it's not very clean, then ask yourself, where is that uncleanness coming from? Maybe it's the muting part of your left hand. Maybe it's the rhythm aspect of triggering the right notes at the right time. All those things can be fixed by just analyzing what's going on. Your first job is to eliminate that. Eliminate it before you even start practicing the lick, before you work on developing that speed. Once those things are taken care of, that's where we can engage the motherboard, the source of the music. The music comes from, well, it comes from inside. Here's my camera. It comes from either here or your soul inside, and that's really what drives the idea of the music. So if you eliminate anything that is external to that, right hand, left hand, all the technical things, that's where the real work can start. So we're going to start by focusing on focusing. So I'm going to go back to my backing track here. So let's say that this speed is what you're aiming to do. Okay, we're going to slow things down. Maybe instead of playing at 6 notes per beat, I'll play 3 notes per beat. Okay, can I do that and still talk? So that means my brain is engaged towards you and my hands are independent from that. Well, we'll give it a try. Here I'm trying to talk and keep focused on what I'm doing too. So I'm really doing 2 things at the same time. It's really hard, harder than I think. Or maybe think of something else, okay? Think about this over there. I don't know. Boring thought. Thinking about the wall here. So I'm not focused on what I'm doing. My eyes focusing on something else. Okay, if I can do that, you might need to record yourself to analyze what you played, but if it sounds coherent, great. It means that your hands are eliminated all the extra problems that you need to eliminate. Okay, once you did that, there is one more step that will help you develop that speed. You need to understand what it feels to have I call it the gentle burn in your fingers. By the way, if you're just watching this video, you just caught it, this is your first video, you might think that I'm completely nuts. I'm not. Take this to heart. I promise that this works. Think of it this way. You're practicing something over and over until you start to feel a little bit of discomfort in your hands. That discomfort can turn into pain. The pain that I'm referring to here is a bad pain. You don't want that. You don't want to feel tense and crisp? I don't know. You want to start feeling warmth in your hands developing. It happens after 10, 15 minutes. Some kind of warmth of doing something repetitive. It's the good kind of warmth, the good kind of pain. I heard that you get that when you get a tattoo. First it's like, ow, it's uncomfortable, but then you start to enjoy that. That's what I want you to get to. Once you start feeling that warmth in your hands, that's a clue that tells you that your fingers are getting really comfortable with that and they get a little bit frustrated, almost like they have a mind of their own. Once that frustration hits, once you feel that warmth, it's like a call from your hand saying, hey brain, I'm ready to go a little faster. Don't go faster yet. Because you want to, during that time of warmth, you want to strengthen even more the confidence that your fingers have that they can do what they need to do. So stay within that warmth for an extra 5 minutes before you increase the tempo. Because that's going to build confidence in your fingers, and once you increase that tempo, 5 clicks or whatever it is, they'll be able to execute it without feeling overworked. Okay, what I just said sounds nuts. I know, it really does, but it really works. Try it. So you're trying it without the backing track. You're eliminated any problems with your right hand, left hand. And once you can play that by focusing on something else, you're ready for the next step, which is developing that at a particular speed. So I didn't really answer what speed should you work at. I'm getting to that in a second. But you just develop that Play it over and over. You're training your fingers to get confident. Enough until they start to feel warmth. That warmth is frustration. Your fingers are frustrated. It's like, hey David, I'm really ready to go a little faster. Don't give in. 5 more minutes and then increase the tempo until you reach the desired level. And if you start jamming, improvising, and you feel what I call the freak out, where your delivery is no longer controlled, I'll try to get to that freak out. Okay, I was freaking out a little bit. My hands were playing faster than I thought. Let's rewind this and rewatch it. That means that I need to go back to confidence building of your fingers with the warmth. So, which speed should you practice at when you're working on something? You should spend most of your time at a speed in which your mental is engaged into what you're saying, and so that you can last as long as you need on the instrument without your mind freaking out or your fingers freaking out. You need to have perfect sync between what you're thinking, playing with both hands, execution and all of that. You need to be able to hear what you're playing while doing it. So you're not only the musician who is playing, not only the performer, but also the listener of your own music. Okay, a lot of concepts, fairly simple, but it really does work if you have that state of mind. I encourage you to download the backing track in the charts. Again, there's a link below. It takes you to a sign-up page. It's free. Check it out. And if this is your first visit, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I have a lot more videos like that, including this one or this one. Click on it, check it out. I think you'll really like it. Subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. Thank you for watching this. Practice well. I'll see you next time.